Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you back to an awesome video for anyone that fights and does dieting. Now, this is 5 tips and habits that you should take when you do weight cutting. I just came off a fight and I was dieting the whole time obviously, and there's a few habits and in a sense things that made the weight cut a lot more smoother and easier that I'd like to let you guys know that you can take on board. It's not anything crazy, but it's a few little things that helps me get by when I did my weight cut. So without further ado, let's go through these 5 tips on how to weight cut efficiently and smoothly. Tip number 1, chew gum. Now, it can be any flavor gum. Now, some of us when we wake up, we've got all these cravings, such as the sweet cravings like me. I'm a big sweet tooth myself. So with gums, there's all different type of flavors. There's bubble gum, spearmint, all these other type of gums. Now, the only thing you gotta be sure is to not swallow the gum, yeah? So chew the gum. I like to do it when I'm on the way to training or just whenever I feel really hungry and I just wanna bite and eat something, I just chew gum. And one flavor that I like is bubble gum. And that just like kills like my sweet cravings for a bit. I can finish like a whole pack of gum like easy, but it's a great way to get rid of that sweetness craving and just that hunger. In a sense, it just makes you feel a bit more better. Next tip, number 2, make sure you get into a proper dietitian, guys. You don't want to go into a bodybuilder's diet. Now, in the past, I did do something like that and I wasn't able to fuel my training and feel great come fight time, or as good as I have with this proper dietitian. With the proper dietitian, with a fight dietitian, or any proper individual that understands the sport more better, you're gonna find that in training sessions, you're gonna be a lot more energized, you're gonna be a lot more fueled. There's a lot more that goes into it than just doing a ketogenic diet, guys, and more than just losing weight fast. It's about making weight healthy and not in a super fast manner, but in a slow, precise manner that suits your body and your body type. So keep in mind, whenever you go into a fight, organize a proper dietitian. Tip number 3, food porn. I know the title made you go, what is food porn? But think of it, guys. Us guys, if we watch porn, we get addictive. There's always like these bad things that come from it, you know? It doesn't create a realistic stimulus or this, that, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot more that goes into it. Hence why there's semen retention, this, that. Think of that with food, okay? The more deep you get into your diet, the more cravings you're gonna have. So you're gonna start watching these food challenges, these food things on YouTube, and you start getting all these temptations. The more you watch it, the more it fuels your temptation, and the more likely you are to cheat on your diet. You're gonna have a few snacks there, a few snacks here, and it's not gonna make your diet smooth. So try not to watch too many food videos. Hence why I call it food porn, because it does get addicting. In a sense that like, makes you feel good seeing them eat whatever you want to eat, and it's just a bit of a weird combination, but essentially try and stray away from that. If you do it on the occasion, that's fine, but doing it on a consistent basis, watching it every hour and just whatnot, that temptation is going to increase and rise. Step number 4, always have something to do and stay active. Now, what I mean by that is obviously we're training hard, we're getting ready for the fight. It's not anything training related, but just always have something to do during your day, because when you don't, you just sit down and you're bored and you got nothing to do, again, temptations arise. If you genuinely have nothing to do and there's nothing that you can do that's on your agenda, like for me, I was busy with my YouTube videos, I was busy training clients, so that kept me going. If you got nothing to do, even if it's a video game, just play a freaking video game. Just don't sit on your ass and do nothing. The only thing I suggest is if you've got really nothing to do, go sleep, yeah? Let's say your next meal is in 3 hours time and you got nothing to do between that 3 hours and you just ate, sleep it so you can stick to that time where you're gonna eat your meal. Getting rid of that temptation, you know? So if you have nothing to do at all, go sleep. But in your day, try and stay active doing whatever it is that you do. Last tip number 5. This one, I didn't realize how powerful it was until I started doing it this last diet. Everything that we eat when we're dieting, we weigh, okay? Everything's gotta be to the grams, this, that, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes we get let down with the portion size that we eat. In saying that, whatever you eat, put it in a smaller plate. Make it look like it's overflowing, because at the end of the day, I'm a wog, but it doesn't even have to be that you're a wog. Our eyes are more, what's a word for it? Essentially, you want to feed the eyes, or the eyes are more hungrier than what you actually are. Whenever you look at a food, let me try this again. Whenever you look at a menu, you always order so much more than you actually need. But when the food comes, there's food still on the plate. There's all this food still there that you're just too full. Your belly's too full. So you wanna, I think it's the appetite. You wanna feed the appetite before you actually eat. So when you put your food, your weighted food on a smaller plate, it deceives the eye and mind, making you think that you're eating something so large. I started doing that in my diet, and man, it made such a difference because I'm a big eater myself. So those are the 5 tips I recommend, guys. When you guys are weight cutting, be sure to apply these rules and these habits and build it in, and let me know if it works for you. It worked for me, and these are great habits that I've been doing as of recent. Other than that, be sure to check out the video here and here, or if it's on the side of me. And other than that, that's a cool bike. I know, Rocket 3 GT, that's my dad's bike. Have a good one, alright? Us.